I'm a little butterfly. What's good, y'all? You know what's been on my mind, other than this stupid butterfly clip that like sitting right. I'm like one of them people where I can tell when things are not aligned and not like in order. So this is irritating me. The fuck? That's as good as it's gonna get. This frizzy ass hair. I straighten my hair and my hair stays sleek for like a day. Not even a whole day. It stays sleek for a couple hours and then it just like, it wants to be curly. It just wants to be curly. Like, hey Mahogany, how you doing today? But you know what's been on my mind? I've been like quite bored on YouTube. And it's like, not on YouTube in general, but in the spaces that we hang out at, I be quite bored. What's up, 18? I'm at work too, girly. And I be like, damn, like, I need more channels. I need more channels with like, that make content. It'd be a lot of channels that review content, but we need more channels that actually like make content, like, or either like through a monologue where you're preaching a message, or even through like a show, or you're having like a whole like conversation, like where it's like a dynamic conversation and it's learning and it's elevating your thought process. What's up, Scholar? Learn to make a quilt. Why would I want to make a quilt when I can buy one? That's not my talent. But I feel like everybody always, it's like review. We be watching reviews of reviews of reviews. And I think like we need to move beyond that. Like, we need some people to get in front of the camera. We need y'all to do some things. Somebody was saying how this space need another scandal or something. Or maybe you do. Maybe y'all need another scandal. Like, I need one of y'all hoes to go out here and do some salacious shit to bring back. I can't be a part of the controversy. I can't do that. I can't be out here doing salacious things. But I know a lot of y'all ladies, y'all be getting down like that. Like, y'all be trying to act like y'all get down like that. But y'all get down like that. Y'all be all up at these niggas' DMs. Y'all be sending these niggas all types. Like, I need y'all to go out there and do some work so I can bring this talk show shit out. This space is not for most people in this space are one-dimensional. It's not going to happen. Hey, Simpson. No, it will. But I just need, like, how I know. Because It's always this. This is how I've been here, scholar, for a long time, and the things that I've seen and the things that I've heard. I know these women is all in these men's DM. Look, y'all hoes need to get the work. Hey Royce, y'all need to get the work. Y'all hoes need to get the work doing some salacious shit. Sorry, dropping some screenshots. We need like somebody would say like we need something new. Brownie sister, thank God I ain't in y'all sector. Look, see, hey Flora. Brownie, majority of these bandits are incels. Let's be real. Like Flora, you done gave your flowers to the Florida put in enough work. We need somebody else to stand up. We need a new Flora. We need somebody else to take Flora's position. We need a new love story to help propel the gender war. Oh yeah, no. At this point, you know, I'm encouraging it. Why not? These people all here are gonna act a fool regardless. So why not? Why not encourage it? Florida put in her dues. We gotta let Flora retire. Flora, hey, what's up, Nora? Flora, you can retire. Your storyline has been drained. The whole thing. We need a new Flora. I don't know. What are y'all holier than now? I can't open up a panel right now. I'm at work. I ain't got my computer with me. Right, JP been milking it. Everybody that ate. We need something else. Y'all need to feed the streets. Flora and JP done fed the streets enough. We need somebody else to do it. Which one of y'all girls is gonna slide in these men's DMs? Which one of y'all girls out here sending these men nudes? I know one of y'all out here doing it. I know it is. Because I know how y'all operate. Hey, Lana. Which one of y'all be pissing? Who y'all be pissing off? Leak them photos of your sewing. I don't got no pictures of no sewing. He threatened you, Mahogany. Well, I didn't see y'all getting into it because I wasn't up that early. But I saw like the remnants of it. They need to. It's like I gotta come up here and I get bored. And that's why I be going live on the sporadic times when I do, because I be bored. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm watching and I'm looking and like y'all ain't doing shit. And I be looking for y'all to just give me some type of entertainment. Then I'm like, oh shit. I gotta go and grip my messy boots and put my little messy boots on and stir the pot so I can be entertained. Because ain't nobody else gonna do it. And y'all act like y'all be like, oh, like I'm above it. But y'all ain't above it. Y'all is not above it. Y'all ain't above it. Y'all right in the thick of it. Mahogany ate them up. Brownie, y'all sector is a psychologist. See, in Scholar, this is the thing. You got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and you swear you be like, oh, this. No, nigga, you be in a mess. You be in it. I be seeing you around, Scholar. And you can't even spell psychologist. You need to turn your autocorrect on. He threatened to knock blood out your mouth. How did that even what? See, this is why I can't. This is why I have to take breaks from this shit too. Like, motherfuckers be doing too much. It's way too much. Name where I be at. You be over on Bomb. You be over by Taylor. You be over on Mahogany channel. So who knows where you be just off of those couple places alone. I don't know what you be watching. What's up, Riaz? But I need y'all to like, the entertainment is not entertaining no more. The mess is not messing. We tired of the old storylines. And it's like, even if it's not even about like that shit, like y'all always reheating some old ass nachos. Y'all be reheating 2-year-old nachos. Mahogany, I know you good. He crazy, but he ain't that crazy. And and then the thing is, like, y'all stay reheating the same fucking nachos. Like, we tired. I don't want to keep, you know how you eat spaghetti? You make spaghetti, and that first night is good, and the second night is even better. But then by like that third night, like, you don't want fucking spaghetti no more. And it's like, y'all niggas keep serving spaghetti. I don't want no more spaghetti. I don't want no more. I don't want last year's spaghetti. Please. Anything but last year's spaghetti. Can I get some chicken? Can I get a burger? Like some French fries? I can't eat last year's nachos no more. We have got to come up with some type of scandal, some mess. I don't know. Somebody need to meet up and hang out or something and fall out. It has to be something from 2025 to talk about. Right, they yell at us while we eat. They keep force feeding us to eat this stale ass spaghetti. And then when you be like, you know what, I'm tired of this spaghetti, they be like, shut the fuck up. You get yelled at for being tired of spaghetti that y'all keep feeding us. Like, we don't want to eat this shit no more. There's no time for some drama to even develop because they're stuck on the same thing. No, but it is drama developing. It just ain't reached the surface yet. And I'm telling y'all can just bring it to the forefront now. Like whatever the fuck y'all talking about behind the scenes, whoever that fell out in the discords or whatever, y'all can just bring that to YouTube now. Like that's what I'm ready for. Black Beauty says she eat a spaghetti. Hey, Big J. But whatever the fuck going on, like, we can do that. We can do that. Like, we can do that. Let's do that. Like, you know, if y'all beefing, if y'all are falling out behind the scenes, what's up, Drobo Night? If y'all into it, I'm going to start putting out, y'all know how at the end of Mari, when it was like, if your mother ever slept with your baby daddy, please call in. Do I need to start doing things like that? Like, I'm tired of old mess. I want new mess. Like, I'm tired of reheating. I'm tired of the old mess. I need some new mess. Like I said, like, do I need to put out a call? Like, has your friend betrayed you? Has your YouTube friend betrayed you? Have they stolen money from you? Have you been scammed by another content creator or panelist in the area? If so, contact me. Contact me. Do I have to bring it to that level? I will. But we need some we need some fresh shit. We need some new shit. I'm tired. And I think everybody else is tired. I scammed you. We can talk about it. We will talk about it live. My goal is retirement for PGS podcast. But it's like we need something. We need something fresh. at least to at the minimum to ignite to reignite the flames of the gender war, because y'all are trying to gender war, but the shit just ain't even hitting like like it's supposed to. Like, have you been pumped and dumped by a bandit? Has he asked you for cash apps until he gets paid? Contact Brownie. We can talk about it. Exactly, Flora. Exactly. Talk to. We can talk. Let's talk about it. Let's try to get you your money back online. let's. The gender war did go on too long, but these people that like Big J. The thing is, oh, Lana, you got some news? What you got, Lana? What's going on? And the gender war is very tired, but this space is predecessor on it. It's like they can't move past it. But it's like a half-hearted. It's like a half-hearted gender war. We need something to make somebody to be mad again. Like, ain't nothing even happened yet. I'm just trying to help. Hey, Edias. Thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, what else? But we can come up with some mess. Has anybody betrayed you? Um, have you been? I don't know. What Flora say? Have you been pumped and dumped by a bandit through YouTube? Has a nigga not cash tapped you back? Yeah, it's Virgo season. It's Virgo season. I'm letting it out. I'm letting it out. I'm letting it out. Since nobody else want to say it, I'll say it. I'll be. Have you recently fallen out with a bandit? Has the sisterhood did you wrong? Has the sisterhood did you dirty? Talk to Ellie. Come talk to me. Has do you feel exploited? Contact Brownie. You early? Absolutely, absolutely. We got a couple of days. My birthday is at the end of this week, September 5th. I got 3 days left. The Big J, why you on her neck about burying? The thing is, we all gotta let it go. Flora had her moment. She received her criticism. Flora bit off more than she could ever chew. Flora bit off more than she could ever chew in these YouTube streets. I don't think that Flora thought that she was gonna go through the ride that she went through. I don't think she went. I don't think that she understood the ride that she was signing up for. When's your birthday, Scholar? You early September too? Because you talk about us too close. And Virgo season is lovely. You don't need to reflect on your life. You just need to give in to those urges. You need to be the best Virgo you can be through Virgo season. You watching people stand in the heat waiting for the kids. Women need to stop making excuses. I'm not like, yeah, but at the same time, it is what it is. We need some more women to, not women. We need some more situations to talk about. Like, we can't talk about Flora and JP for another 2, 3, 4 years. Like, we giving more energy to it's more blowback from the relationship than it actually is time spent in the relationship. and I don't think that's fair. Like, how we gonna spend? We can't spend 2 years talking about 6 months. My audio in and out. Let me see. What's up, Brandon? But I don't think that it's fair that we rehash these things again. Big J a Virgo. Big J, you a Virgo? I didn't know that. But who's going to be the mediator in the midst of the drama? Sin, I can mediate to a point, and then I got some other people. I got people I can call on to mediate. We can have a special. A mediator has a match. The co-mediator has to match the drama. But I'm just saying, y'all need something. Y'all need something, because it's just ugh. Why you said not me? You know, Big J, we all got our opinions on what Dusty is. The mediator does need to be a neutral party. You're absolutely right. Hey, Soul. I mean, you know, I don't think nobody calls certain people. Look, this girl made the decision that she made, and she got the repercussions that she got, and she's still going through that to this day. I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't have a baby, because that would have been a whole nother mess. Yeah, absolutely. So fucking pure blood FBA right here. You see this FBA hair? You see these big ass FBA teeth? Thank you, Judas. I defend no bandits. It's not a sewing. Why would it be a sewing? Why are you hating on my hair? You know what I'm saying? First of all, I wouldn't even have weaving this dry, but you know, sewing. This is homegrown. Yeah, these FBAT. What's up, Nay? Worry about why women are rejected. Girl. Nay, how are you doing today? You got photos? You was waiting for me at the airport. I was looking cute last time I went. You like you saw my little dress, right? Cause I was looking cute. I did my makeup on the plane and shit. So I definitely hopped down. Nay, I know how you feel. I know how you feel, Nay. You want the heads of Angry Man and BGS on your YouTube mantle? For real? BJ, I think you might have the most stamina as far as like just the energy on going back and standing on your square in this space. You see the BS in my eyes. Nah, you just said you was outside taking pictures and shit. Do you see me looking cute at the airport? Did you see the little halter dress that I had on? Did you see how the halter dress was sitting out? Did you see it? You was seeing, you was spotting me at the airport. Did you see it? When I got off the plane and I was looking cute as fuck. Did you see it? You got those pictures? I need to see them pictures. You have very pretty hair, and you look like a Haitian chick I know. A lot of people say I look like a lot of things. No, first of all, I always feel cute. Birthday month, you know, I am. I can. You know, I've been doing some. What's it called? I've been looking at myself, doing some inner work, and I did come to the realization that I might be a little toxic. Am I okay with that? Absolutely. I'm 100% fine. 100% fine. Do I feel like I need to change anything? Absolutely not. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair. I straightened it just to trim the ends to get off all of the splits, which I did. Hey, pal, pal. It's nothing wrong with being toxic as long as you recognize that you're toxic. You gotta recognize the toxicity. Now, if you don't see that you're toxic, if you can't, like, if you don't have enough self awareness to recognize that you're being toxic, that's when the problem is. But if you know good and well you being toxic and you making that conscious decision, it still might not be the best choice. But no, it might be appropriate. Like, and I realized that I can be toxic, but I try to make my toxicness appropriate. So I'll be like, you know, but you know, like sometimes you gotta find that energy. How did I try to pull you on my boat? You can't even swim. It's good to see you too, pal pal. I'm not from the space, sister. That don't mean you're not toxic. Your name, didn't we come up with a name for you, specifically the toxic scholar? You cannot swim. Wasn't at one point your name the toxic scholar? I think you need to go back to that. Because that, actually, that's something toxic right there. Admitting that you're not toxic and trying to make it seem like it's everybody else but you. That's the sign of being toxic. I did come up with it self-reflecting, and it's fine. And not every part of me is toxic, and you know most parts aren't. But you know, I can be toxic. I can be toxic with the rest of them. You know, it's alright. I will be honest. Sometimes I'm overly attached, which I am working on. And you know, I could be a little clingy. I could be a good toxic. I could be clingy. I could be the person that's always gonna be in your face and all of that. Or I could like be the bad toxic. My toxic trait is when I get over a situation, I throw the whole thing away. And I shouldn't just throw things away because they're not going the way I expect them to go or that I want them to. But unfortunately, sometimes the way I deal with things when they become too much is to just not deal with it at all. So instead of like engaging in the game, I'll turn that whole bitch off and then it ain't no fucking game. And then you can't play with me. Like, I'm not, I could be a little bit, you know. My toxic trait is also not coming out and talking to people and telling them, you know, how I feel initially. And sometimes, this is more so when I was younger, but I would let it build up. And then I would like kind of spaz out. I would kind of spaz out once I got tired of the shit. Society is toxic. Wait, hold on. I'm toxic online, but I don't deal with degenerates in real life. I don't deal with degenerates in at all in real life. No. Society is toxic. The worst thing is that it's not a real society. There's a big sense of individualism. People are selfish. I agree with that too. Hey, coffee. Right, y'all double tap the screen. I like to take on humanoid projects and try to improve them, like a little puppeteer. I'm very controlling, but a sweetheart. And you know, as a woman, I think a part of us in society, we're been like geared and trained to try to like, do that. And that's not always the best thing. I don't want any smoke, but fixing people is not a trait. I'm distant as fuck when I'm stressed or overwhelmed. Staying around and staying toxic. No. See, the thing is, it's not toxic that I'm not staying around. It's not toxic because I'm a 300. You remember that kick on 300 when the dude came and with a message about what's going on, and you remember how they kicked his ass into that. That's how. That's how I kick people out my life. When I get tired. And you can't always just like, do the full 300 kick. But a part of me is more apt when I feel tired to be like, you know what, 300 kick your ass out my life. Then I ain't gotta deal with you no more. And that's not always the way you go about things. Trying to fix people is a trade when you need to deal with your own internal issues. It's the way I distract myself. I don't get angry easily, but I'm off the hook when I get to that level. And I'm not a mad person. And I will say another toxic thing about me is like, I can be mean as fuck on purpose. Like, and when I'm mad, because how I am, I take what people say to heart, no matter like what mental state that they say it in, because I feel like if that's not how you felt, then you wouldn't have said it. But then like I also like will walk around that same rule for myself and keep that shit in mind. So I'll come back with, I'll literally, when you talk about below the belt, I won't go below the belt, but I'll go as close to that belt as I can get. I'm gonna hit you as close to the belt strap that I can get without going below the belt. And that's not nice either. What's up, Summer Rain? I'm good. How are you? Yeah, no, I don't let people play with me. And so before I get too mad and before I get too angry and before all of that shit happens, like I'm gonna be on my way. Yeah, I'm gonna be on my way on. Like, I am hypersensitive. I can be mean as hell, but I have a slick mouth, and just not to anybody. It has to be disrespect associated. Oh my God, girl, do that again. The shadow and the sunlight on your face. I don't even know what you were saying to do. How I am, hair flip, Lord. Yeah, that 300 kick. You don't remember the 300 kick? It was at the beginning. I try to be nice. I like to run circles around people, and that's the way of keeping myself guarded, because a lot of people can't slow me down. I know, like, you can't slow me down. Yeah, we just yapping. We just bullshitting. What's up, Chelsea? We kicking it. We chilling. I ain't been on here in a minute. Brownie eyes, like, my eyes don't lie. My eyes don't lie and my face don't lie. Oh, y'all know. Y'all know. Another toxic thing is that I do. Honestly, I don't even want to say that live. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that one live. I'm gonna keep that one in the books. I don't need that one on the record. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that one to myself. But I try not to be toxic. I try not to lead with toxicity. I try to be coffee. I try to be. Go ahead and put it out there. You already started. Nah, because you'll never know who watch it, who might be taking notes. So I'm gonna keep that one in a reservoir. I can't get my game plan out. But I don't want to be a toxic individual. I try to be loving and sweet. It's like it's not even like a toxic like where it's like, oh, where I'm mad. It's like why won't you let me love you? Why won't you let me love you like I'm trying to type of toxic? Well, I care, and I'm trying to show you that I care. Why won't you let me just love you? That's it. That's all. You don't gotta make me mad. You don't gotta piss me off. We ain't gotta fight. Just let me love you. Stop doing ignorant shit. What I like to say, be easy. Just be easy. And let me love you the right way. And you just gotta stay there. Like, you just gotta stay here. That's it. But it's always somebody making it difficult. And then I can be hard on myself too. And for that, the biggest way I was to overcome being hard on myself is just understanding my own goals and knowing what goals I want to hit for myself. And sometimes you gotta step back and you gotta forgive yourself and you gotta self-reflect and see what you did wrong. But you come back. You are such a girl with all your gadget girl colors, but brown looks good on you. All right, on it. I think I'm gonna get a brown outfit for my birthday. I was trying not to, but I think I might. We set the highest expectations for ourselves, so you know what you can accomplish and you know what you can do. But don't be hard on yourself about it. Just give yourself time to adjust, to be able to handle it. That's the best way. I give myself breaks. I give myself the okay to relax. I give myself the okay to chill. Hold on. But you can't be hard on yourself. I miss doing reviews. I could definitely do a TED Talk. I can teach y'all some things. No, but you gotta be able to give yourself permission to take breaks and give yourself permission to enjoy life. You can't just sit there and be super hard on yourself. Like, it's not gonna work. Thank you, Randy. I hope you gonna come in here and talk your shit tomorrow. What's up, Kevin? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I didn't lean in for a kiss. I'm plugging up my phone. Plugging in my phone so I can charge. What I want to kiss y'all for? I'm doing well, Kevin. How are you? Actually, hold on. I'll make that. When you are in a relationship or marriage, breaks are only for 30 minutes, not a whole week of being mad. Yeah, I can't go to sleep mad and wake up mad. But like, first of all, if I feel real bothered, I can't even go to sleep in the first place. So that means I need to find my peace and sanity before I go to sleep. What's up, Vic? But I'm not a make up to break up type of girl. Like, when we locked in, we locked in. We ain't leaving. You ain't leaving. We ain't breaking up. We ain't going on no breaks. None of that. We locked in. Thank you, Kevin. Like, because, like, how can you be in a relationship with somebody and then when y'all get into it, the first thing you do is want to leave, or actually leave? Like, I'll threaten. See, I'll threaten that I want to leave, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I'll leave and go get my nails done and come back or some shit. Like, that's the type of person I am. I've left and gone and go and get a manicure because I'm pissed off, and I'm gonna come back home. Like, and your ass better be at home too. I'm talking about years later and find out that you broke up for petty stuff or did not know the real reason and get back together. I mean, you know, some people say, like, if you love them, let them go and they'll come back. Which I believe that too. But then, like, if I love you, like, why the fuck would I let you go? Like, no, we got to, like, be locked in. We're locked in. I like the motions of companionship. I like having somebody there. I appreciate the presence of a man. And like, so I appreciate the presence of that man being there. And like, obviously we're gonna get into it sometimes, like, you know. But it's not about how we get into it. It's about, you know, what happens. It actually is kind of about how we get into it. Because I'm not one of them people where I don't like dealing with people that always cross the line and doing the most, like, and I know we need to fight real respectful. An emotionally unintelligent man who runs from his problems, even if he has a really good woman, has to grow up a bit more. Absolutely. You have to be able to tackle and acknowledge things. I don't like feeling like dismissed. I don't like being in a relationship feeling like, oh, however I feel is just like dismissed and pushed to the side and it don't matter. Like, nah, like, you have to be able to, and then not everything that you see you're gonna do wrong. Like, I've done things where I wasn't meaning to be offensive, but my actions were offensive. And instead of arguing and trying to fight, you have to learn how to, you know, apologize. You gotta learn how to, like, acknowledge that you made that decision, and that wasn't your intentions. But your intentions don't change how the other person feels and how the other person received what you did. Breaking up because you want to or you just not cannot take it anymore when it comes to violence and abuse, I do understand because that is draining. Yeah, like one thing I don't like a lot of shouting matches. Like we can argue, we can disagree, but like at the point where we yelling at each other and we just clearly disrespecting each other, we don't need to be together. What's good, Tony? What's up, you gorgeous? Yeah, you know, I'll say that. I'll acknowledge if I do some petty shit, and I'm like, you know, it's petty. Like, I just said that shit to be mean. I just said that shit so it could burn, so it could sting. I ain't mean it. Yeah, any signs that somebody is even possibly abusive will have me out the door. Like, if you make me think that you even might have the potential of trying to put your hands on me, if you trying to normalize that shit, if I'm be gone. Like, I'm not doing that. I got too many people in my life to be going through that. I hope I get off early tonight, y'all. But like, no, if you want that type of time, you gotta recognize that, and you gotta recognize the signs of abuse before the actual abuse starts. Because the abuse don't always start with just putting hands on. It starts in subtle ways. And a lot of times we be looking for, we excuse the subtle red flags because we're looking for that drastic mark. But like, we can't ignore the subtle things that lead up to the bad behavior. We gotta recognize all of those steps in between. So it's always preventative, where you don't want to put yourself in a situation to where you're dealing with somebody that's abusive to begin with. Like, I don't deal with men that try to intimidate me. Like, I'm fucking 5'2". On a tall day, I'm 5'2". No, I might be a little bit thick or whatever, but I'm not a fighter. I'm not no fucking violent ass bitch. So if you're a man and you're standing over me and you yelling in my face and you trying to intimidate me, like, fuck no. Like, we ain't about to do this shit. Like, if you can't stand over there, and I understand when people get into it and they argue and people raise their voice and get loud and all of that shit, and all that shit is cool. You can express yourself over the fuck there. But when you like, if you walking towards me yelling and shit and you looking down on me and I'm mollified, like, no, we not about to do this. Question, Brownie. When you have baggage, should someone go right into dating someone else and making the next man pay for what someone else has done? I say no. Got to fix yourself first. Okay. So, to your question, I don't think that anybody has to clean up your baggage or that they're even obligated to. And I don't go for like, you have to look for somebody to save you. I always believe in saving your goddamn self. Because if anybody sees you working and fixing and working through and progressing to yourself, that's some stuff that a man can actually build on. But if you're just waiting around, twiddling your thumbs, waiting for a man to save you, I don't necessarily like think that's the best way to go about it. But like, if you're in the process of it, like, you know, everybody got baggage. If we get older, things change, new rules, new life. You know, we pick up things. It is what it is. Anybody that's living life is gonna have some type of baggage. But if you're standing around always waiting for somebody to save you, like, that's not the move. Like, don't wait for anybody to save you. Save your goddamn self. Save yourself. Because then if you save yourself, if you ever get in a messed up situation, you'll know how to save yourself again. You'll know how to rely and depend on yourself. You'll know that you're capable of it. And even if you want to take the back burners and let that person, and you meet that person that wants to save you and do all those things, you know that you're still capable and you still possess those skills and qualities to do it yourself. Save yourself. Do you think it's easy to break up quickly with someone we really love? No, I don't. It's so hard for like I'm not a good person to break up. I'm not a good person for breaking up. Like I have to like firstly I have issues leaving. Because when I love you, I don't want to leave you. And as much as I say, like, oh, like, I'll throw somebody else or I'll throw somebody away, like, at the same time, if I love that person and I value that person, I don't want to just, like, leave you. But when I realize and I come to the conclusion that it ain't going to get no better than this, you know, I'm going to understand what the fuck reality is, and I'm going to have to, you know, pack my shit up. Respectfully. You cannot make someone else pay for what someone else has done for you. I will say bye-bye. Absolutely. And you don't have it. It's not wrong for you saying that. Someone called themselves trying to get water out of my mouth. They smacked my face. It never happened again. I can tell you that much. They smacked you. That's crazy. Well, how do you go about it with de-escalating a heated argument with your partner? I'm going to tell his ass to leave me the fuck alone. I'm a soft girl, so I don't be trying to fight. And when I get stressed out, I get acne. I don't get acne. I get eczema. So I don't really be trying to fight because I don't be want to break out in eczema. So it's like we gonna have it go back and forth. But at a certain point, I'm like, leave me alone. Like, don't talk to me. Like, I ain't gonna block you. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna. But I'm gonna tell you, like, leave me alone. Like those usually the first times, like. Or this shit going left. I don't say leave me the fuck alone. I say leave me alone. I don't want to talk right now. Why are y'all talking about whipping on each other? Ain't nobody talking about whipping on nobody. We are advocating against that. And you shouldn't be with nobody that you think is even gonna do that. Y'all want to go get an iced coffee? Yeah, I don't think you should be arguing every day. Y'all want to go get some iced coffee? I miss my iced coffees. I gotta go to the dispensary when I get off. Yeah, you love some iced coffee? All right, let's go. Thank you, Johnny. I just swirl it. I'm gonna step out for a second to get some coffee. Caramel iced coffee is good. See, Randy, this is what you do. Let me be average. Let me be out here with my average ass. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Thank you, Johnny. I sometimes do a shot of espresso, but I need to not be too bitter. I never tried a shot of espresso. Honestly, the iced coffee, it gives me enough caffeine. Thank you. I'm gonna give you my Instagram world class, and then you gonna go, and you gonna realize you've been sitting in my request box like everybody else. That shit was so embarrassing. tell you, that shit was so embarrassing. That shit was so embarrassing. Let's go get this iced coffee though. We know you troll, Randy. I wish a hooker would give me her IG. I'm 39, shit. Y'all, look, I'll be like, the other day I told somebody I was pregnant so they would leave me alone. Okay, that's the best man repellent right there. If you walking, if you trying to mind your business, and a man is trying to talk to you, just tell him you pregnant and rumble your stomach a little bit and watch him go about his own way. That man told me, he asked me if I was having a girl or not. Now you will get a class of freak men where they won't care. You will get a class of men where they will not care if you pregnant. And that's the look. But most men, that's gonna repel like 80% of men, 85% of men. You gotta tell them you pregnant, and they take their ass on. Especially if you got like a jacket on or a hoodie or something loose fitted to begin with. Tell they ass you pregnant. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Thank you, chicks, forever. I don't know, Brownie. It's this season. They still want you. I'm too famous to even be speaking with you world class. I'm dead. That's the last some dudes will offer to help you feed the baby. That's while it's still in you. Look, no. I don't want none of that. I'ma turn around and I'm like, oh, this nigga. Cause usually I be like, nah, I'm cool. But like, if after I say that and like you still persistent, I'ma start rubbing on my stomach and I'm like, I'm pregnant. And I'ma take my ass off. Like, leave me alone. I ain't out here for you. Mike can get a Starbucks, but I'm leaving right after. Look, nah, we ain't about to get nothing. We about to go. I got somewhere to be. Cause like, that repel a man more than if you tell him you married. If you tell them that you got a boyfriend or you married or you in a relationship, that shit don't be working. But if you tell they ass you pregnant, and they ain't gonna harass you afterwards, they gonna be like, oh, my bad, mom. And then you can just go about your way in peace. You just go about your way in peace. No, that's nasty. That is so nasty. Saying I'm pregnant hasn't worked. No, you gotta commit to it. You gotta rub your belly. Like, you can't just say, oh, I'm pregnant. Like, you gotta rub your belly. You gotta put your hand. You know how like pregnant women stand a little bit. You gotta put your hand on your hip and rub your belly a little bit. You gotta poke it. You gotta sell it. You gotta sell it. It be look. You gotta put that hand on that little back. And you gotta poke that stomach out. And you gotta be like, and you just gotta like, you don't need to talk too much. If you talk too much, you might give it away. Like, then they gonna verbally, and something like you can just walk a little bit, and when you get like 5-6 feet away from them, you turn around and you just rub your belly and you shake your head, and then when they be like, you pregnant, you just nod. Like, you just nod and keep walking. I promise you it worked. See, world class said he told a girl he was pregnant one time and it worked. And you know, I be trying to be nice. I be seeing, because the thing is, I be seeing a lot of the dudes that be trying to talk to me more than once. Because Chicago a big little city. So I don't be wanting to be mean to these men. Like, but at the same time, like, I be wanting them to go about their way. So that's usually the best way to not be mean to them, but to still encourage them to go about their way. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm pregnant, I'm carrying a baby. Like, Randy, you said you could get me before world class. What? I don't even know who that is. Now most of the dudes, like, they be cool. Like, they don't be tripping on it. Hey, how you doing today? I'm great. Let me get an iced coffee. I think a medium. And then let me get caramel in that with the, like, cream sugar. You know how to do it?
I got you. Hook it up.
Yeah, hook it up. And can I get a cup of water too? Thank you. A courtesy cup so I can drink it now. Yeah, my phone gonna die soon, so I'm gonna have to get off here. Huh? It was pretty good. How was your holiday? I was washing clothes. I was in the laundromat fighting for my life because everybody and their mama was there yesterday. Everybody was getting their laundry done yesterday. Like, I was like, when I talked, it was no dryers available. Like, we waiting for people, and like we both rushed into one dryer, and it's like, I got there before you, I got dibs. Y'all having fun? Y'all having fun on y'all trip? Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you probably like in 2 weeks. I'm gonna be gone for a week. He flirting with you. I'm just going about my day. Clap is chlamydia. Yeah, I'm back. I ain't troublemaking though. I got iced coffee though. Where is your sunglasses? It is very sunny and they are in my room. Cause I ain't bring them today. Hang up is because it died, and I don't know what to say. It just died. It's on 2%. always make my iced coffees right, and I love it. What does chlamydia look like? I got me a caramel iced coffee. Yeah, I have fun kicking it with y'all. I'm gonna try to fit in some time on my birthday for y'all, or around my birthday, on one of them days. If not, for sure, when I get back, I'm gonna do something. Cause I told y'all I was gonna come back for Virgo season. I mean, Virgo